Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Ooh, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Oh, everybody. Let me see if I can find any comments. Been a crazy day here at the Love and Whimsy studio. Let me try to find you guys, or find me, I should say, and see if I can get any comments today. All right, there I am. Turn up the volume. Okay. Carol. Hey, Carol. Lana. Guys, I can see that you're here. That's a good start. Carrie King Hall, how are you? Oh, there I have comments. Yay! Yay! Hey, ladies. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, how is everybody? Gosh, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My days have gone. Ooh, but it's okay. Hey, Kathy. Y'all, it's Bev. Let me say who I am in case you're new. I'm Bev. I'm with Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy. And I try to come on around noon every day. I'm late for a very important date. But I'm here. Yay. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, 2 W's in a row. Susan from the Sister State. Hey, Pat. Kathy. Hey, everybody. But I'm here. It doesn't matter, right? Better late than never. That's what I say. Better late than never. Trying to make room here. Y'all know how it ended yesterday. Y'all know how it ended. An upside down, backwards journal. So when we hung up the phone yesterday, I very simply, it was really easy. So you guys, it should be a good thing for you to see that it's easy to fix. It was an easy fix. I just snipped the cords on my spines. Excuse me. Came into the inside and pulled them out from the inside so that I didn't bring that knot through the back and make it any bigger. Flipped my papers around, and since it was pretty even measurement, an inch from the bottom, an inch from the top, and center, I could just flip them around and they fit right back in. So it's fixed. It's fixed. It wasn't too big a deal. That is part of journaling, Patty. I don't really enjoy doing it live, but it was part of journaling. Yeah, you see comments, Carol. Yay! Well, see, Sherry, it was just meant to be. I'm glad you could catch us live. Trisha's on her way to the post office to deliver some shipments, but she should be back probably before this is over. But it was so late, and I have a live tonight at 7, so yeah, we just had to divide and conquer, I guess, when it comes to the mail. Anyway, I fixed it. Let me show you. Everything's going the right way. You open it up. I even started working on it last night, and my pages are right side up, my writing is right side up, and even my center that wasn't right side up yesterday, and I was going to let it go and just cover it, it's now right side up. So everything is the way it should be, right side up. The back of the signatures, right side up, and this one, don't fail me now, right side up. So we got it. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Oh, you got your package, Patty? I'm so glad. I hope you like it. Hope you like it. But you know how when I was getting my pages together, I said, I don't really think I want this one to be floral. Well, last night when I was fixing my pages and looking at all my stuff, I thought I kind of do want it to be floral because it's kind of, I don't know the word. It's, I know it's supposed to be grungy, but it's kind of, you know? So I thought I can pretty that up with flowers. And I have a vintage flower book. So I got out my vintage flower book and pulled out some pages. So let's flip over to the front. And you can see my very first page. I used an envelope so that I'll have a tuck spot down there. I'm going to decorate this a little bit. And I made a triple pocket out of a piece of vintage ephemera. That was that checkbook. Remember that checkbook thing I had? I just cut out the 3 stubs where he wrote checks on November 2nd. They're all November 2nd, 1940. And cut the 3 stubs apart inked them up a little bit, put some thumb notches in it, and have 3 little pockets there. So I used that. I used the envelope, and I decorated it with a piece out of that vintage plant book that I have. And when I saw it, I thought, I like that. So I'm going to continue the use of that vintage plant book through the journal. Yeah, it does look earthy. So earth and plants, I think that's going to work. I think that's what we're going to do. So I pulled out some more of those pages. We need to make stuff to go into the book. And I pulled out some more of the pages out of that book. I mean, it's a really nice vintage book. A lot of torn pages were in it, but even with the torn pages, I can, still get parts of them to be used. But they're pretty and they're different colors. It'll add colors to the dark, earthy cover that I made. And hey, Darla, how are you? So I pulled 3 or 4 of those out. I already took one and folded it up and made a nice thick piece that can be used for a bookmark. So I'll probably cut it in half, use that for a bookmark, and yeah, I'll keep the pretty part for the bookmark and just, I don't know whether that'll be used or not. But so I did that. That's nice and thick. I cut it, or I folded it 4 times. So it's four thicknesses of this, which is already a pretty thick paper. So it's a nice solid bookmark. And I always put a bookmark, or I try to always put a bookmark in my journals. I love flowers too, Carol. So I think it'll be good. It'll still be vintage like I wanted to do. I'll still be using my own papers out of my stash, and a few of the copy dyed index cards and things for tags. But I think it's still what I wanted to do. Just kind of changed it up a little bit when I got to thinking about it last night. So let's do some decorations. I think I'm going to do something to the cover. I mean, I chose this paper. Don't get me wrong. I like it. It's what I wanted it to be, grungy, but it's just a little bit too grungy. Just a little bit too grungy. So I'm going to, I picked a flower last night. Well, I didn't pick a flower. I chose the flower out of my book last night that I thought I'd put on the cover. Let me try to find it. I wish I was picking flowers. That reminds me, do you guys grow flowers in your yards in the spring? I miss my flower garden so badly. Oh, it was so pretty. I don't have, now in the subdivision I'm in, um, they mow, well, we pay for it, but they mow the lawn and maintain the lawn and the shrubs that were put in when the house was built. It's a small house. I've got 2 little beds. And it's, what are they? They're azaleas in the front and on the side. I guess there aren't really anything on the side. Azaleas in the front. Oh, in the back little bed has, I put a couple of lavender plants in because I love lavender in the back. But because I put lavender in the back myself, I no longer will maintain that. They won't put mulch or anything back there because I, did my own thing. But they do the front and they mow, but they don't want you to do much of anything, plant much of anything. So it's kind of very restrictive. So my plants always have to be in pots. So they don't grow as pretty in pots, I don't think. Thanks for sprinkling me, Susan. I'll make sure you get in the sprinkling jar. Look how full it is, you guys. And I've got a whole sheet of names over there that I haven't cut apart yet. So we're going to have a big drawing on. I think we'll do it Saturday night during the party. You're afraid to see what your flower beds look like. You haven't been out yet to check. Yeah, I went out the other day. We had like a 75-degree day. It's 30 yesterday, 75 the other day. And I went out and my lavender is growing. It's getting green, but all the dead that I didn't prune off in the fall is covering the green. So I went back there and I real quickly, took off the dead, but I try not to take off the green because it was some starting. So that looks good, but that's really all. It's really all I do. I try to grow some vegetables on my patio, patio tomatoes and stuff, but not as much as I had. I had a whole backyard at my other house full of an herb garden, a flower garden, vegetable garden, everything. So it was a lot of work though. You're gonna buy 2 raised flower beds. Yeah. That's how I got started with my big house and it really grew. Thanks, Patty. So anyway, this is what I'm thinking for the front cover. I ripped it out. I tore it, ripped out the sides, and inked it to try to keep with the theme that I'm looking for, the vintage theme. Inked it, and I thought it looked kind of good on this cover. I think it kind of goes with the colors. And then I saved this book. At the bottom of each picture has the scientific name for the flower. So I tore that out too and put that on here somewhere. I don't know if I'll do it flat or to the side, but I think that'd be my cover. Susan, you weren't born with a black thumb. You just haven't found the right plant yet that loves you. You will find the right plant that loves you. Ponytail palms love me. For some reason, ponytail palms love me. I gave one to Tracy. I said they're so easy to grow, bless her heart. She didn't do so well with it, brought it back, and it's thriving. So I am good with ponytail palms. All right, so that's going to be my cover. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's get that on there. Let's get that on there. The yellow was on the back. I think they're, I tore it off. I think they might be persimmons or something, but I think this is prettier on the front. So the front's going down. And that will be the beginning of this journal. Hey, Kim. How's everybody doing? Oh, sure. You guys don't have black thumbs. I don't believe it for a minute. I just don't think you've found the right plant yet. There's something out there that will love you back. And maybe, I don't really know if I want it down flat against the bottom. I don't know if I want it that structured. I think I might kind of sagoggle it a little bit. Put that on there. Your daughter can grow weeds to look like flowers. Some weeds are really pretty, no kidding. We had weeds at the other house, and I wouldn't let Dennis kill them. I said, those are beautiful. Don't kill those. Here we go. I think that's a pretty cover. I'm going to keep that. I like that. So what are y'all doing on this fine Thursday? Is your weather? My weather is getting nicer. I don't know if you can see the sun behind me trying to come in that window, but that's a pleasant surprise. No rain last night. I'm going to hold on to these because I want to use these as the book goes on. Oh, and I also brought a stamp out. I thought we could stamp a few things with this long-stemmed, I think it's a tulip or something. It's pretty in East Texas, Patty. Nice. Something there. I've got this that I pulled out too. I was kind of thinking on the inside cover, but it's not enough for me. Unless I can make a pocket out of it. That's an idea. And I've got they call this a ram's head lady slipper. Did you ever grow lady slippers? Hey, Darla. If I do that and glue it down just on the sides, it can be a pocket. That's a good idea. And then I can put something tall in there. All right, let's do that. Cloudy in Maryland, but the rain has stopped. Yeah, that rain's been brutal. Brutal lately. Thunder. We've had thunder. Lightning. My Wi-Fi comes in and out, and my TV went out twice last night. I don't watch a lot of TV, but it went out twice last night. I finally just turned it off. And I'm just going around that side. I'm going to see if that's enough. Put it down here, a little up high, not too high. Embrace the weeds is my motto. That's true. He did plant them for a reason. I made some tea and didn't like it, so I dumped it on the papers. Good for you. See, nothing goes to waste when you're a crafter. I think we'll do this, and then we'll put something in that pocket. I don't think I've ever dumped paper in my tea, but that's good. I have dyed with tea, but usually when I make it to drink, I love it. What flavor was it that you didn't like? Oops, sorry about that. Okay, we'll do that. And I'll stick something there just so I remember it's a pocket and come back and fix that. Although that can stay there. That's a nice vintage tag. Let me put something in it. We'll just leave it there. Let me Let me put something in there to yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. This is good. Our grass is weeds holding hands. It's green. You know, the weeds sometimes are much greener than the grass that we plant, aren't they? Oh, Carol, I don't know, but I keep tea because I brew my own iced tea, and I just brew out of my regular tea bags because I do decaf. So I brew myself 2 cups of decaf black tea, and full force, full strength, and I keep it in the fridge to make iced tea out of. So for at least a couple days, I don't know if you could keep it real long, but worth a try. What's the worst that can happen? You would know if it was spoiled. And even so, well, you wouldn't want to deal with it, I guess, if it was spoiled. That on there, that left. I should have used my what you call, because you can see the glue. So I'm gonna put a little small mini thing there just to cover that glue mess up. See what I got. Something small, not too bright, just something small. You know me, I can't just pick the first thing. That's a snowflake. I gotta get rid of those snowflakes. Oh my goodness. Just do a star, a little pearl. It's so bright for this dark journal. My goodness. Just pick something, Bev. This drives Tracy nuts when I dig through my... We'll put a little bow on it. I'll dirty it up. That's what I'll do. I'll dirty it up. But at least I'll cover up that glue. Here we go. And then I'll dirty it up. Leave a piece of paper on my counter now. Sit my tea bags on it. Drain your coffee cups upside down. Rose, you're thinking, girl. You are thinking. See, I got rid of that white. Here we go. That's good. That is such a good idea, Rose. I'm going to leave a piece of paper on my counter. Okay, let's move right along. That's a nice journaling page. I probably won't do anything there. I've got my tuck here. I've got that pocket, and I didn't glue that shut yet, so let's do that next. That's all. Trisha went to the post office, darling. She'll be back. She went up to take shipments, and I believe she had to stop at the pharmacy on the way home, but we knew it had to get done, and I have private group tonight, and she helps me with that, so we wanted to get that done. She should be back before we're finished. All right, and we need something to tuck in there. That's kind of pretty. Let's ink that up a little bit. I pulled out vintage photo. I know I've already used some black, but I pulled out the vintage photo too to see how it would look on some of the ephemera. I think I should call myself a lazy crafter. Y'all, I've been seeing several of you have pages, and I come on my lives in your pages so I can see what you got. Some of them I didn't even know about until by accident I see them. So don't be afraid to come on as your page and share with everybody what you're doing. I forget now who I saw, but I was surprised. I said, Trisha, look, it's a page, and we didn't even know it. Oops, that's too big. It's too big for in there. We'll save that for something else. Let's find something that'll fit in there. How about a ticket? That'll fit in there. That'll fit in there. So yeah, I want to try to get this done. Tomorrow's Ephemera Friday, So if I don't finish it today, we can definitely finish it tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do at the party besides draw a Happy Meal, but we'll do something fun at the party. There, that's good. And we should do something here. Maybe just some stenciling, maybe. Let me pull my vintagey stencil over. My vintagey stencil. Do that. I call it my vintagey stencil because it kind of looks like copy dyeing a little bit, I think. See? I like that. I think that might have been a Temu thing that I got a while back, but I've been, as you can see, I've been using it. I suppose you're supposed to clean them, aren't you? Oh, maybe today. Okay, so that's good. This is good. Flip it over. This is the back of that envelope. This is the flap of that envelope, and I glued it down and just left a little tuck. That flower might fit in here. Yeah, it'll fall out though. I'll miss tomorrow. That's the day. Oh, yeah, well, you're going to have a lot to share when you get back, Carol, because we want to hear all about a girls' day shopping. We want to hear all about a girls' day shopping. I could put one of my little labels under there. See what I've got up here that's already made. Something that would fit the motif. This would. It's got flowers on it. Let me get my glasses so I can see what I put on there. I will darl after this, I promise. It's just a ticket, some flowers, some more flowers. So that'll fit in there nicely. For now, anyway. And that, let's do something there. Let's collage that a little bit. Got some of this old newspaper. That flower goes good with that. Bring that in here a little bit. Now let's just do a little bit. You can still write around it, but just give it some life. What else do I have? Just pulled a few things out. I can reach over to my left and pull out a ton more, but I didn't want to cover my desk too much. Got a stamp. Do something like that. Maybe up in the corner. Just something to pretty up the page a little bit. Bring out that color from that color. Kind of like that. Have you made sun tea? Fill a jar. Needs a lid with water. Put your tea in the water. Huh, I have not. As soon as I get some sun, I should do that. Sun tea, I've heard of that, and I have never done it. You have labels that you made in your shop. No, it's really a surprise. Yeah, we're trying to get a little bit of everything over there, Pat. It's taking a while, but we're getting it day by day. So we're trying to add something to the shop every day. Thank you, Debbie. I will put you in the sprinkling jar again. You're in there several times. A lot of you are in there several times, and I will keep putting you in. Your odds are getting better and better. Better than the lottery for sure. Oh, I haven't played the lottery in 100 years. I used to stop every once in a while and get a ticket, and then I'd scratch it off and nothing be there, and I go, why did you just spend $2 on that, Bev? What is wrong with you? All right, let me try to line it up with the edge so I'm not all goggled. There we go. Little mail. Take this up. Yeah, I think I like the vintage photo in this book a little bit more than I thought I would. Is that a sticker? Yep, the sticker. So I just found out that I just got an email that my Echo Park order is in the mailbox. And I've got something in there that if you're going to Jimmy Lou's retreat, you'll be getting some of, because I have one little short segment while I'm there, and I'll be bringing the stuff to make it. So I can't tell you ahead of time. But if you're going to be there, you'll see that then. I think the stamp on top of the rose. Yeah. So let me glue this down. You didn't miss too much, Deb. We're just on the second page of my topsy-turvy folio. I'm calling it that since it was so topsy-turvy yesterday. You guys were so patient with me on that. I couldn't believe I did that. I made a big deal about the piece in the center being upside down and me correcting it, and then I turns around, everything was upside down except the piece in the center. So I didn't have to correct that. Oh. Hey Margie, how are you? All right, let's put that up. I try to break, like I've said before, I try to break all the straight lines. And this is how I'll do it on this one. I like these little washi tape stickers I got from Temu. All right, that page looks good. That's a nice journaling space or a picture space, you know, or tickets or whatever that you're saving. Stick my finger into that too soon. Here we go. All right, and I inked the journal last night, so that's pretty much done. We got this piece of ledger in there. That's interesting. There's writing space there, but we can do some work here, and we can definitely do some work here. So let's see what we got. Probably should get a hidden card at least glued together while we're thinking. So I'm going to use these index cards because they're nice and solid. And I think that size is just fine for this size picture or page. So let me glue these together real quick. You can bring your camera down more in your hand. Picture is tiny. Is it really tiny? All right, I will bring it down more. So is that better? Okay, let's get some glue on here. And glue these all four sides, like always, to do a hidden tuck card. And like I said, I'm using these dyed index cards today because I'm trying to stay with my plan to use only what I have in my stash. Get those glued together. And then we'll make a tag out of this after we decorate it and put something on the inside. So let's do that. Let's decorate this. And something floral. Maybe that's where this comes into play. What else? What else do we have? I could put some book page behind it. Let me get some book page. All right. Get it a little bit more wonky. So you guys working on anything these days? Share with me. Tell me what you got going on. I think we could do something like that after I ink it. And then something small right there to not sure I like that. Let's see what else I got. Let's get in the box. Hi, Anita. Thank you. We will get you in the Sprinkling Sisters box. I got some of these little tags that I've had cut out for a while. There's some little teeny stamps there. They might come into play. I don't really need to print anything off, you guys. I've got so much stuff. That's flowers. That's flowers. That's flowers. There's a number. Ooh, that looks like a, that's the beginning of a hidden paper clip, but it's got some vintagey looking stuff on it. See if I can find the other half. Oh, and I wanted to pull out some of my little peeps, my little Tim Holtz peeps. Yeah. All right, let's go with, oops, here's another one. Mushrooms are flowers, kind of. Let's do that, that. All right, that should be a good. I like that paper with the bird. And let me get my Tim Holtz people. Ooh, stretch, man, stretch. Get some of these old guys in there. They're washi, Rose. They're not all vintage, but I do want to, I said I would use vintage and then what I already had in my stash. I just wasn't printing anything new. But most what I have is going to be vintage E. Vintage E, how's that? Like these old people here. Try to find one that's a little bit happy. That might be hard. She looks happy. Get a load of her. I don't know if she's sitting, jumping for joy, or she looks happy. And find a couple more. The kids are usually okay. Just put these here and there. They will keep with the theme, maybe. All right. I have so many of these. I hardly ever use them. Do you guys have them? You like them? I'm not crazy about the grouchy people, but I've got them. I need to use them. All right, let's put. I just want some little something right there. I can cut something smaller if I have to. I could put her there and let her feet dangle off the bottom of the tag. How do you feel about that? Just let her feet hang off the bottom of the tag. I don't know. What do you guys think? A stamp, darling. One of these little stamps, maybe. Let me cut one out and see how they look. These are tiny. My stamp washi roll that I just got is already empty. I used them in the last journal. I had so much fun using those washi stamps. I ordered some more, but you know how long it takes to get Temu. I just ordered them a couple days ago. These are little. I need to find maybe a little bit bigger. Let's ink it and see. They are kind of creepy, aren't they, Carol? They're cool in a way. I wanted them, but now that I've got them, yeah, that's too small. Let me see what I got in here. I got too many places to stash my stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys. Here's all this. This is probably good though. I should keep some of this out. Yeah, let's do this. You can tuck it behind the big picture and just bring a little bit out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's do that. Pull a few of those out. All right. Okay, here goes. I'm going to put the book page down first. Sit her on top of the rose tag feet, hang like a wall. Okay, let's get this down and see what that looks like. Put this on, add some. This should be, I hope this works because I haven't done this before and cut the tag because I'll be cutting it right in there. But if I let it dry good, I think it'll work. So we're going to try it. I'm going to put that right there. And I don't think I want to round the corners. Nope. This piece came with an ephemera pack I got from Vanessa Clemens over at Clemens Crafts. It's a pretty pack she sent. All right, and you're talking about having her sit on top of the rose and her feet. That's cute. Her head's going to hang out the top of the tag. But that is cute. You guys like that? Do you like that? Now I could bring it down and have her sit kind of right on top of the flower. That's kind of cute. And then I want to take this, or what color shall I use? I'm going to take this and bring it around to the back. So many choices. So busy. I kind of like that. This is a sticker, I think. Hi, Rhonda. Good afternoon. How are you today? I think it's a sticker. Yep. So I'm going to go, I want the most information to be on the back of this tag because it's a two-sided tag. Let's put a little bit of vintage photo. I'm going to come down here to the bottom just to get rid of some of those harsh lines. I'll get you in a minute, honey. You just rest. I'm going to bring it across the back, nice and tight. So the back of my tag has a little start there, and we'll work on that more. All right, let's put Susie Q up here. So my dad used to call me Susie Q. I don't know why my name's not Susie, but. And we're going to do that. Shall we give her a little bit of color? Yeah. All right. Don't touch the thorns, little Susie. They'll bite you. Put her right there and let her dangle over. That's cute. Now let's hope this all slices up nice when I go to slice it. I'm going to let it get nice and dry. And I might slice it right below her dress. So we'll see what happens. I'll put something easy, quick and easy and simple on the back. And book page. She is sitting on top of the world, Rose. We should sing. You go ahead. I'll listen. Okay. Boy, I make a mess, don't I? Oof. These new daubers we got yesterday. So we're all getting organized. My new vintage photo is nice and juicy and wet. Put that up there. One of my tags underneath, I think. One of my labels. And this back will be done. And then we'll let it dry. Let's see how it slices. Hey, Timmy Lou. I'm late today. I had issues going on. But I'm here. How's your weather? Okay, what did I say I was going to do there? I said something. Y'all been listening to me? Oh, one of my tags. All right, let's get one of these labels. Do we want to add some color maybe? It's a little big. I need a smaller one. That was cool with the postage stamp on it. We wanted to do a stamp on the front. Now we got one on the back. Let me, cloudy and chilly. Yeah, it's sunny. The sun's coming out, but we've had cold all week. But my weather thing on my phone says it's going to be in the 70s tomorrow. So maybe I'll finally get to sit on my back porch and enjoy some fresh air. Open my house up. I know that's why everybody stays sick, because you can't open the houses up. I'm thinking that, and I think that might be enough. Although it doesn't seem to ever be enough for me, does it? Doesn't seem to ever be enough for me. Oh, I found a stamp too. Looky here. We'll save that for later. That looks like it might be a real stamp, actually. I'm going to do that just because I want to. Beautiful day in Texas. Sun is shining. 78. Oh, now I'm really jealous. Oh, Sue, I'm so glad you follow in my footsteps. I can't. I swear, I'm going to take a picture one of these days. I start with a clean desk. And then as I'm getting ready to turn my computer on to see you guys, I start bringing stuff in. And by the time I've hit live, it's already starting. And then it just continues. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's hope this all chops up good, you guys. I love my labels. I'm going to have to make more, though. I'm running low. Whoops. I'm just going to break up my lines by coming right in on top of each piece. And I know it always creates another line, but I think that's good. Get a little ink down there. Could do a little bit more of that stencil if we want, right there at the bottom. Just a little piece of it. Ooh, that worked. I love this stencil. I think I got it on Temu. Does anybody recognize it? If I didn't, I don't know where I got it. I'm going to do a little bit up here too. That's fun stencil. Golly, I love it. I have to do it on the front now. All right, we have a piece made. What do y'all think? I'm probably going to slice it like right below that flower, and this is the part I'm worried about, slicing through her. I hope it works and it still opens good. We're going to try. All right, let's let it dry really, really good. I'm going to stick it up here. Don't let me forget to do that before we leave, though. Got to get this allergy nose. Thank you, Debbie, so much. I will definitely put you in the Sprinkling Sisters jar. Thank goodness for replay. Yep. You need my niece and nephews around. They live next door and are constantly in and out, leaving the door open. I love fresh air, you guys. The minute I can open a window, I even open them when it's too cold to open them because I like fresh air. But okay, let's move right along. I said I wanted to do something here, and then I got sidetracked on that tag. Let's do, how about a pocket? I cut this up earlier. Well, I didn't. I folded it actually and cut it. Let me show you. I was just playing with paper. I just took a piece of book page and wanted to make it a little bit sturdier, so I folded it in half, and I've chopped away at it. There's no measurement here at all, you guys. There's nothing but me just folding and chopping. But I folded it again, and I inked it and made a few extra chops there and thought I could have a nice little tuck pocket. So that's what you can do if you just sit with a piece of paper and start folding it. Miracles happen. So I'm going to glue this down around that side and that side, and I might have to do some more after I get it situated in the book, but let's see how far that takes me. I love doing different stuff like that, just folding up and seeing what happens to it when you fold it, you know? All right, we got that down. Now I know I'm going to have to put some glue there to hold that piece in. So let's do that. Let's see what happens next. Okay, that's a fold, so it's not going anywhere. Let's see what I'll tuck in there. That would tuck in there. That would tuck in there. That would tuck in there if I wanted to do two pockets. I think I'll close just a little bit here so it's not flapping in my book every time the book gets closed. All right, and I'm going to get a little bit more ink right there. Looks like black. Here we go. All right, so that's some pockets. Let's put some in those pockets. Maybe some, that would go good with that page, wouldn't it? Ink it up. The pollen, well, that's my nose. But you know what, Carol? The pollen kills me, but it seems to do it inside too. It doesn't seem to matter. My nose just runs. My nose runs from, I would say, October till following September. No kidding. It's just, it seems like everything that blooms and gets sucked into my ventilation system goes right to my nose. It's not bad. I don't think it even requires medication, really, but it's aggravating. I've got two pockets there that I can use, one on the front and one behind it, and then I've got this pocket here. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put this little ticket on the front one. Thank you, Della. We'll get you in the Sprinkling Sisters drawer. I'm going to put this little ticket right in this front pocket, this little one, like so. That's two, and then I got something to go in the back. That might be a good place for that bookmark I started. What did I do with that? I don't know about the yellow and the pink. I mean, it goes, but let's see what else I got. That'll fit in there nicely. Nice big one. That fits back there, and it's got a hole for a piece of ribbon or seam binding or what you call it, that other stuff. Let's put that in there and let the tie hang out a little bit. See if I can find something appropriate. Guess it's going to have to be white. But I can fix the white, can't I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. White seam binding is now vintage photo seam binding. And yes, I have a million colors. I could have stood up and gone to get them, but we're trying to be vintagey anyway, so. I am streaming on YouTube too, Debbie. Isn't it exciting? I'm trying to get both places because you know a lot of us are really nervous about what's happening in social media right now. So I need to try to be prepared a little bit anyway. So I like the StreamYard. It allows me to stream in more than one place. Did anyone know how to get comments on landscape mode? Huh. I don't. I wish I do, Carol. All right, that goes like so, that goes like so, that goes like so. So we got three things on that page. And we might come back and do something here, but let's move on and try to get at least a signature finished. All right, here's my center. And you all know that I like to do matchy-matchy in my centers. So what I was thinking earlier was taking one of these big pages and cutting it in half, and then cutting, I think this might be too big, and then cutting two 1-inch strips on either side so that they would, match from side to side. Let me find something a little bit smaller. That might be too small. That might work. Let's just try it. It doesn't hurt to try, and if it doesn't work, I'll find something else. So I'm going to cut it. Well, first I'll cut this torn side off. And I'm going to keep the picture the best I can. So I'm going to cut the other side. Get it down to, if I have to fold it under to make pockets, that works too. So center, so to speak. I lost you. I don't know how I lost you, but that's the way it's been going all morning, so I'm not surprised that I lost you. We'll try this again. All right. Okay, so I've got these two pieces, and you know that actually would work just at that size, and I could tuck under them just like that. I was going to fold them up, but I kind of think I like it just like that. Have a nice deep tuck. I think I'm going to do it. Let's try it. Let's see. Yay! I don't know what happened. It's been this. I was afraid to even come on, you guys. It's been 3 days now of aggravating filming. So I've been doing recordings, and even they stop on me. I don't know what the deal is, but at least I know it's not just me because I'm watching other creators and they're having the same issues. So I know it's not just me. It is pretty, isn't it, Sherry? It was a really pretty book. I got it a long time ago at an estate sale. Well, not a long time ago, but maybe 6 months ago at an estate sale. And I've used it little by little. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I'm sorry. We'll try it again. And then if it gets too aggravating, I don't blame you. If I see you all getting off, I'll just hop off too and we'll try again later. But I don't know what's going on. It's not storming. There's no reason. My Wi-Fi is strong. I've got all the bars in the world up there. So I'm going to do top, the bottom, and the back. So we'll have tuck spots on either side. And they should kind of match on, you know, when you're looking at the center of the signature. I like the centers of my signatures to make a statement. I'm going to ink around the pages too. Let's do that real quick. And with this side, okay, and let's see how it looks. Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, I like that. That's just, I think the center, when you open it up to the center like that, you know, you have your cord there. I'm going to put a little charm down here. And I just like the way that does. So we can put two nice big things. I could even do the hidden cut card, I think. Yeah, that fits. I could do that in there and do one for each side maybe. So that's cool. I'm happy with that decision. Thank you. Get this out of the way. Trying to clean as I go. I clean as I go in the kitchen. I don't know why I can't do it in here. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Vicki. Good, Deb. Thank you. Good to know. I think I'm going to go ahead. Let me see what kind of charms I have that might look good in this book. See what's in here besides Christmas stuff. There's everything in here. There's an old bicycle. That might be cute on one. And always a key. Always a key is good. And those look like kind of vintagey keys. And what else? I don't want a Christmas wreath. This all heart. That looks, well, I don't like the two connectors on that. Could just dangle a pretty heart. And maybe another key. All right, let's put a, hey Monica. Thank you, Sue. So on this first one, let's put a key. And that way the center of this will be done. I won't have to come back and worry about it. I'm just going to bring it up to the bottom. Bring it right up to the bottom. I don't want it dangling down too far and getting caught on somebody's purse or... Okay, this is waxed cord. It's nice and waxy, and that's not going anywhere, but I'll do a double knot just to be sure. But it's not going anywhere. Once that wax cord meets its maker there, and I'll cut it off. Done. Move them back here. Let's keep the feeling going. How about we could do some pockets, or we could do let's see what we could do. We could do a series of folds. Let's see if, again, here I go thinking out loud. Series of folds. The words will be upside down if I do that, but if I bring it back down, my small pocket on the bottom will be right side up. Okay. All right, now I know I'm going to have to cut it. My next pocket should be, let's see here, girls. I want it to be a little deeper. If I come up with a fold like there, a pocket there and a pocket there. So that's 2. All right, and one more. So if we go, let's see. I have to do it to see what I'm doing. I think that's enough. Yep, that's good. Let's go up a little higher to maybe right there. And I think that gives us 3 pockets. 1, 2, 3. Now I just need to cut out what I want to see. So if I cut, ooh, I don't like those words. Filthy, he was saying. Vile and filthy. What kind of book is this? Yeah, I don't like those words. We'll have to be covering that up with something. Oh my gosh. Let's go inside, he said. Miss Thurston, will you please get me the Hendricks papers from the file? It's a doctor's office. I don't know. I shouldn't read this stuff, and then I wouldn't. If I do this, would I have another pocket? No, I don't need to do that. That would just cause confusion. Let's cut this off. She hasn't got back from the post office yet. My goodness. She must have decided to go shopping or something. Let's see. I'm going to do right there and see how that fits. That fits good. And I'm going to put something over the vile and filthy cowardly line, the coward line. I don't really like that very much, but I'll find something pretty to put there. Trust me. But I think that's good for my pocket. So I'm going to glue it down, ink it up, and we'll have this. So I guess you can see where I'm going on this to try to use as much of my stash as I can. She went to Hobby. Oh, you better not have gone to Hobby Lobby without me, Sherry. Well, there'll be a lecture when she gets back. I was the one that taught her about Hobby Lobby. Just kidding. I don't think she did, though. Okay, got that inked up good. And I'm going to glue down. First, I'm going to glue this to this and this to this on both sides. And then I'll glue it into my book. So just this and this to that, and this and this to that. Oops, there you go, to that. And this and this. This is just folding, you guys. This anybody can just take a piece of paper and start folding. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Now I'm going to glue down all the outside edges. She's got a lot of dye out in the garage, I'll tell you. But I went out yesterday and she's got it all organized by color. She's really trying to simplify the process for me, I think, which is good. I need simplified. And we're just going to lay that right down here. And let's test them. 1, 2, 3. That's a deep one, so something deep will have to go in there. 1, 2. Those are good. Perfect. First, let's cover that with Admit One will do it just fine. And that takes care of that problem. That takes care of that issue. Yeah, what do you want to do at the party Saturday night besides refreshments? I'll have plenty of those, but and of course we're going to do Happy Meal. We're celebrating life. We're just celebrating happy. And we've got almost 1,300 people that have followed this page, and I'm so blessed with that. And we've got, gosh, over 600 over on Paper Bling and all the things. So we're just going to celebrate. It's time to have a party. So what do you want to do at the party? I'm going to put a number here. Maybe 0008. No, I'm not. I don't like it now that I've got it there. Change my mind. You're allowed. Change my mind. But I can do that. That's pretty, and it goes with the paper. Let's do that. If I can get it tucked in with the glue on it, we'll see how that works. That would be nice. You guys are sweet. All right, I'm going to lift this up and try to tuck it in. Get it down deep enough so that it matches the top. Get in there. There it goes. It worked. And I'll just use the back of this. Make sure it gets stuck good. All right. We'll put something in there. That can probably be tomorrow. From a Friday, we'll be making littles to go into pockets and stuff. 2 more pages in the signature. Let's do it. Let's do the card. Let's do the tuck card. I think it's dry. Cross your fingers. I maybe should do it with scissors, but I'm not gonna. This is gonna be, if this works, I'm gonna be really happy, but that's really thick, you guys. I'm gonna go below her. All right, we need some fingers crossed. Is there a emoji that you could throw up for fingers crossed? Does this do anything? I don't think it does. Hey, Betty. All right. It's going. Catching on her little legs, I think. Go slow. I'll raise it up and push down. Her little legs. Come on. Lift your leg up there, girl. Let's see. All right. Let's measure. That is 3 2/8. I'm going to go the opposite side and try to get to 3 2/8. I think I got it lined up. I think I've got it lined up. Let's see if we can go through the back. I know it's just where she is because that added that extra little bit of depth. I'm going to take my scissors and go through the rest. But I think we did it. Did you cross your fingers? You're so sweet. I needed that. All right, I think it's all done except that little toe that she's got dangling down there. So I'm going to get in there. Yep, here we go. Boy, those little feet were in there, but I did it. And it's not lifting at all, so that's good. Okay, let's put something in there. Something in there. Some mushrooms in there? Yeah. You could put one of the, can't really write on those. What have I got? I need a tag or something. Well, that fit. It did work. Yay. Tammy, cool. What time are you going to do it? I want to see what you got. That fits, you guys. Fits like a glove. All right. Yay, you guys. I'm so happy. It worked. I was afraid after I put so much on it. Let me make sure it fits. Yep, there she is. Her feet back where they're supposed to be. Whoops. And the back just like it's supposed to be. All right, let's glue it in. Yay! Yay! Glue on the front. Some glue on the back. Okay. A little bit of ink. Just because I can. And we'll slide it back in here. Yay! Should put a little piece of lace up there to pull it in and out with. And I'll use my art glitter. Thanks, Monica. I wasn't sure about it. I had my doubts. But you just do it, right? You just go on with it and see what happens. A little bit of art glitter on the front and the back. And that'll catch real quick. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Okay. A little bit of ink on the edges of that. Okay. Now, where do we put it? Now you realize I'm going to have to make 3 more of these because now I'm going to want one in every signature. 3 p.m. Central. Okay, cool, Tammy. That's for my time. I made a secret tuck card, Roberta, for my junk journal, and I was worried about it because I layered, it's 2 index cards I glued together, and then I layered a lot of collage on it, a lot. And I even topped it with one of those Tim Holtz people. So it was really thick, and I was worried it wasn't going to slice, but it did. It sliced, and it sliced nice. So yay. All right, so this needs to go in. It's too big for that. I could put it over here. No, I don't want it over there. That would be too tight. Let's see. It could fit in there, but that might be too busy. Maybe it needs a place of its own. If I do this, I'm going to have to make 2 identical because I want them to match. I guess I could do that. I don't like it in there. What do you think? Or maybe it shows up prettier on a page of its own with a just a little narrow pocket or a paper clip. Gosh, so many choices. I've got this pocket I'm going to use. It comes from the back of the bag I used, but not there. I think I'm going to do a paper clip. I can find one. And then I'm going to let you guys go because I've had you over here a long time. I only have small ones that are handy. I don't have my assistant here to go get me stuff. Let's see if that would even work before I go. That would work. All right, we'll decorate a paper clip real quick. And we'll decorate it maybe with this bag. Okay, we're going to do this the easy way so that I'm not having you here all day. I'm going to cut this index card, oh, maybe about to here. Follow that nice straight line. And I think I hear the car. She came back. Let's see if she has her hands full of Hobby Lobby bags, you guys. And I'm going to fold this in half, like so. And I'm going to put my paper clip on it, like so. I now have a hidden paper clip in there. I'm going to cut some of that off because it's such a small paper clip. And then I'm going to, I think I'm going to use part of this bag. Why not? Although I did want to use this for something else, but yeah, one side would be upside down and one side wouldn't, so we're not going to use that. Let me find something else. Something big. A ledger, maybe? Let's see what this ledger would look like. So I'm going to cut it bigger. I'm going to cut it up this line. This is a real vintage. This is not a copy. That's a real ledger. Crazy. All right, and fold it in half. And make sure it fits. It does. It's a little wonky. Let me straighten it. I don't want wonky on my paper clip. Let me straighten it. I've been doing that all week. This thing just keeps popping out on me. Okay, straighten that edge off. Still fits. All right, I'm just going to put some glue on this paper clip and index card on both sides. I'm not getting it too close to the edge so that I'm not going to put the plastic in there, I don't think. And I'm just going to bring this over it like so. It's just a quick and dirty way to do one. Hold it down. I'm going to cut this excess off right about here. All right. Grunge it up a little bit. I guess I could round the corners. Oh, thank you, Sue. Yeah, I could have done a corner pocket. Could have done so many things. All right, I'm just going to take this little hidden paper clip, come over my page, and attach that. And we're done. Whoops. Move it down a little bit. I don't want it to block the entrance to the card. There we go. Yay! All right, and I can put ribbon there if I want. Maybe I will later as we go on with this, but and do something on the back just because it's plain. But I know what to do. I know what to do. Where is it? Y'all know where I'm going, don't you? I'm in love with this thing. I'm in love with this thing. Where's my dauber? Oh my goodness. Am I looking right at my dauber? Not this one, the other one. I'll mix. Don't tell anybody. Just need a little bit on the back of this tag. Here we go. Yay. All right, you guys, I think that was a good start today. We got more done than I usually get done in a day. We got that. We got the pocket, the envelope flip out with a tag. We're going to have to put some tags and stuff in here tomorrow, but I'll make those up with you in the mini or on the ephemera Friday. And got this one done. That keeps wanting to catch. I'm not sure why. I'll work on that. Got this done. That's ready for journaling. Might still do something here, but I'm not sure. That's good for journaling. It's all lined. Got this little cute corner pocket with all the places to tuck into. And got my centers. I got to find something to put in both of those. Got 3 pockets here. A lot of pockets. We're going to need to make a lot of tags and things. Maybe not finish tomorrow. I don't know. And then that secret tuck card. And I still have a couple pages in this first signature, but it's getting there. They don't go as fast as I always think they're going to go so fast, and then they don't. And I go, oh, I haven't even finished one signature yet. Yeah. It's all right. It's what I do, right? I'm glad, Deb. I'm glad. I have not gotten my Temu order yet, Tammy. The thing, you know how it tells you estimated time? It's like a week. It's like from the 15th to the 22nd or whatever. So this one goes into, I think it's expected by April 7th or something. So I got a ways to wait on that, but that's all right. I've got 2 coming, so when they come, I'll probably get them back to back. So that'll be nice. And I've got to stop. Anyway, okay, you guys, I had fun. Thanks for hopping on. I'm sorry I was delayed and kind of messed up this morning, but we're here. We did it. And I'll see some of you tonight at 7, I'm sure. And does anyone have warped pages sometimes? What are you talking about? Your thinner pages, Sue? Because they can sometimes. If I use a really thin paper, I'll tend to bulk it up by maybe adding an envelope as, just extra energy to the page, so to speak. But I don't mind a little warping, especially on the vintagey ones. But like this center page that I did, when I made it, I kind of felt like it was going to warp a little bit. So I put that music paper on it, and that gave it stability, and now it's nice and strong. So there's ways to kind of strengthen up your page, even just a tuck pocket or something in a good place, or maybe a belly band or something, just something to kind of give it, a little bit of strength here and there. There's always something we can do. But, all right, you guys, have a great day. I will see you tomorrow for sure at noon is the plan. Noon is the plan. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a little bit of fun too, okay? Love you guys. Thanks again. See you later.